in. And since then, I have been just hammering the baseball. 282. Which 282 isn't 313 like last year, but man, I thought I was just hoping for 250 early in the season. I had Popeyes today, BZ, and it needs to be said, it was one of the best Popeye sessions of all time.
Nice.
One of the
Decent
best
Popeyes.
of all time. I hate rain games. I really do.
My my dumb butt was trying to run with the Road to the Show base running building, base running
I can't tell
controls,
you
and
how many times I've done that.
instead of a double, I got a single.
Big turn. There's a knock. Needed that. Luke, not too great. I think the overall's now a 62, I want to say. We're about to steal it back, but I had a white Monster I cracked, and I left it out in the kitchen. Let me grab that real quick.
Ember.
Why don't the dudes do a live OT? Xenon actually been talked about here recently. A live OT in front of a live studio audience. Kind of. I mean, I know Tour is different. They don't really do much. I guess there's overtime death set there. It's kind of what Tour is, but yeah, this has definitely been talked about. Oh, I gotta steal a bag here, bees. It's all about the jump.
Steal it.
There's an off-speed pitch. Get there! There's a bag. I think my 6th, 7th of the year. Yeah, 6th. And 9 last year. Just had a better rookie campaign. I think some footage got out, you know. People know how to pitch me better in year 2 because I've been around the block. Oh, you know it, Deuce. I mean, in my heart, I'm hoping that we can just seamlessly get online and the servers obey. They're obedient. But I think, logically thinking, there's a great chance a lot of people are going to be stuck in a QE. Oh! High cheddar up by the chin. Note taken. San Antonio pitching staff have no regard for human life. 94 under my chin.
Disregard.
Mm-hmm. You ever heard the words player safety? Oh, that's a Texas 2 ball. Oh, he threw it away. Beat it. Ow. E. Correct, right. We'll finish the day with a little rocket. And of course, reminder, company holiday tomorrow. No stream. That should be plenty deep. Oh. Plenty deep. Sure, we're going to score on that.
Bees win.
Up and left, sure, pet it. Yeah, I'm a feet first guy too. Sliding. Like 2 years ago on the show, I was having a incredible rookie campaign with the Kansas City Royals when I finally got called up, and I slid headfirst into third base, broke my wrist, missed like 2 months, derailed my whole career. Get through. What a play. Look at this. Long throw. Call blue. It'll be our last thing, Owen, probably around that 4 o'clock range. We're going to hop on Warzone at 2. And hopefully me and Kiwi, who said he was going to join up again today, can Can play hopefully like we finished yesterday with a bang. Get down.
Amber.
2 for 2 today. I mean, the average up to 285 Bs. I mean, if I get mega hot, we could flirt with 300.
Yes.
In a year, it felt like I was going down to single A at one point.
Get hot, boy. Get hot.
You know what? Credit to the organization. You know, I have a hard time giving props to the Houston Astros organization, but they stuck with me this year. They kept throwing me out there every day, and I finally responded. Ooh, that was nasty. Fastball curve changey.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
He's
got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
There's a chance tonight I go play. Look at Kiwi, just doing his daily job. Kimber Johnson, the next Dude Perfect video will be the music video, and that will drop on May the 3rd, first video of May. First Monday of May. Adolis Garcia, yeah, Swisher. I got home just in time for that. Me and Beezy were on the mic, and yeah, we went nuts. I like this kid a lot. Plays with passion. Certainly has pop in his bat. He knew it. If it wasn't for him bat flipping, that honestly just kind of looked like a medium deep fly ball to center. Thing had an apex way up there. Yes, we were just celebrating the division. We won the division. Yes. So am I, Parker. I don't even want to mention my bedtime last night. Beezy responsibly got off. At what time did you get off, Beezy?
It's probably closer to
2.
1:30.
Yeah, I think it was in between 1:32, if I remember
2.
right. Yeah, somewhere in there. And I was on my last couple games. I kept doing the one more game thing. And next thing you know, it's 4:12, and I'm like, okay, I have to go to bed.
This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Walk-off dinger tack. I've had a good 3 or 4 walk-offs this year. None that have left the yard. They've all just been knocks. There's a chance this evening I play a little golf with Kobe. He was asking me today if he thought post-stream we could get out there and play 9 holes. I was like, yeah, but the only bad thing was I woke up this morning. I already told Beezy about this. I don't know what it was. I had to sleep wrong, but I stepped out of bed, and I couldn't even get upright for a second because my back was so sore. It's bad today. So I think golf may not be in the works. If it is, I need to get like at least 30 minutes of warm-up time. Last game of the regular season, Bees. Year 2, almost in the books. That ball smoked.
You in the playoffs?
Yeah, I've definitely just won the division, so next game will be a playoff game. Would have been nice to give me an off day here. I had no idea it was Earth Day. Bro, perfect. Is that bad? Earth Day's not one of those ones you just have penciled on the calendar, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
I might get absolutely hosed here. Safe. Oh, Looper, yes, definitely will. I think if we were working tomorrow, there would be a good chance we'd play. I feel like the editors, for the first time in 2 months, have finally really gotten them, they've got ahead of schedule. They have been up to their neck in the editor bay. I mean, I feel for them at times. That's how much they've been working. You're right, Kiwi. I try to get my stretchies in. Why is Kiwi not VIP? Maybe he hadn't earned it yet. Maybe it's an earn thing. haven't shown me enough yet. Whew. What kind of music do I listen to, Pettit? I'm pretty well versed in my music. Some hip hop, some country, some classic rock, some explosions in the sky. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Best study music in the world. Explosions in the Sky, Your Hand in Mine is one of the best songs ever, and it doesn't have one lyric. Not one spoken word.
Yep, you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, that song can put me in my feels regardless of the time of day. Good lumber there. Yeah, pizza after we dive into that Fortnite, the Warzone event for a sec. This is Road to the Show, Master Joe. Finishing up year number 2. I put a hard grind in because the servers for Diamond Dynasty were acting a little strange, a little fishy. I have Looper. Certainly have. Ooh. We got 6 notifications on the Grant. Who is playing today? John Wood just made a birdie on the par 4 10th. My boy John. Chickasaw Point.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
The 2-2. Low. Wide.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit. Hit in the air down the left.
Get foul.
Left fielder is on the move.
Get foul.
He's got it. A great running
Nice catch. Running grab. Pettit. Am I familiar with that song necessarily? No, but I am very familiar with Lecrae. My junior year of high school, his Rebel album came out, and our off-season workout program for football was called Summer Pride, and we listened to that album every single day. So I got pretty well acquainted with it. And another fun fact about Lecrae, he is a University of North Texas alum. Same college.
Yes.
He's a mean greener. One of many people in the music industry that are very successful out of the University of North Texas. Probably, when you say BZ, probably the most notable major of choice.
Yeah.
At North Texas, yeah, the music department is pretty well regarded. I don't know the ins and outs of music and all that, but I know their 1 o'clock lounge band is like one of the best in the world. Toby Nwigwe, I don't know if anybody's familiar with him. Toby's used to play football at North Texas, and he's also a Christian rapper. And he has really blown up the last couple of years. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think he performed on Fallon a couple weeks ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's doing it big. Who else are the big name alums out of North Texas? BZ, Tyler Bolden is a big one. For sure.
Pump the brakes there.
Dr. Phil, he's up there. Nora Jones, sticking with the music side of things.
Mark Followill.
Supposedly Hotel California was written in Bruce Hall, so I hear. The Eagles. Alright, dude. I am fired up because... Oh, I get one more regular season game after that. Gotcha.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way minor league baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to
Yeah, Dr. Phil, there's Kiwi. Kiwi loves him some Dr. Phil. Probably both, Pizza. We'll start with some Soli action. I let Sino know. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. It doesn't sound like. But we'll start with Soli's and just kind of go from there. Stretch ball. Stretch. Gave that a good ride. Wrong part of the park. Try to blast off. Let's go to the playoff on a high. Now, you can't LOL Dr. Phil, Philly. That's big time. He actually spoke at graduation. I can't even remember who spoke at my graduation. That's pretty bad. I know Dr. Phil came back. He's hitting with the Clark Overlander Kiwi. That is something else. Oh. Wow, what a bloop job. We'll take a free base hit there.
Bloop.
That's a really good one, Philly. How could I leave out Stone Cold Steve Austin? Also played football at North Texas. I think the athlete, on the athlete side of things, the guy I'm most excited about, and I have been in this guy's corner when I was working at the sports radio station. I told our draft guys about him because they have a little shoe-in with the Cowboys. I said, if he goes undrafted, you got to get this kid because you could draft him. Jeffrey Wilson Jr. plays running back for the San Francisco 49ers. I think he's going to be running back number 1 when the regular season starts, pending health. Let's hope he's healthy. But that guy can absolutely tote the rock. Great running back. Hoping for big things. It hurts because I'm like very anti-49ers. Large part of that is the Cowboys rivalry in the 90s with them. It's like if you're a Cowboys fan, you can't support the Niners. He's the exception. Get through. What a play short. Yeah, Pettit, he's battling that, that shoulder's going to be something we got to look at all year. There's always, a month into a baseball season, there's always going to be some top-notch guys who hadn't figured it out yet at the dish. That's pretty normal. Yeah, Philly, I heard he was decent. Of course, bias comes into play, but I think he's the greatest defender in all of football of all time. I'm giddy for football, and it's kind of early for me. I mean, I'm a huge football fan, no doubt about it. But usually at this point in the year, I'm okay. I'm not really having the major craving for it quite yet. OTAs and heck, the draft hadn't even taken place yet. But I am ready for some football already. Yeah, Kiwi, Eli Youngman, that's a good one. Here now, the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. I would love Kyle Pitts. The more I think about it, the more I absolutely love it. I mean, he's going to be so good. I mean, he's going to be one of those tight ends who's an absolute mismatch nightmare. The good thing is, the Cowboys have, it seems like, plenty of options. If Pitts falls, you might get the best offensive player in the draft. If he doesn't fall, you can absolutely go corner there with either Surtain or Horn.